Emperor Palpatine was one of the most brilliant and powerful Sith Lords to ever live. He was able to manipulate all the Jedi Order and the entire Republic Senate to gain power. However, his greatest manipulation was that of those closest to him, his apprentices, and would-be apprentices. Not only did he turn them to the dark side, but he would use them for his entertainment. Today, on Star Wars Fanatic. Please, don't forget to manipulate that subscribe button like a manservant who just wants you to be allowed to speak.
You will take me to Jabba now. It'll talk about Jabba now.
Also, hit the thumbs up with the accuracy better than that of a stormtrooper. I do so many videos about Anakin and Darth Vader. They're probably two of the most complex characters in the Star Wars universe.
Ogres have layers. Onions have layers.
Yes, I consider them to be two separate characters at times. But this time, I'm going to talk about Darth Vader's master, Emperor Palpatine. Ruthless, cunning, and manipulative. But he had another side, that of a Roman Caesar, sending his apprentices and would-be apprentices into combat before him. He used it for his entertainment and to see who his next apprentice would be if his current apprentice should fail. We have seen him do this on a couple of occasions in the films and a couple more occasions in the comics and novels. I'm sure at least most of you have seen the films, so I will try to concentrate on those and only lightly touch on the other media. It's interesting, in this topic, all we see involves Darth Vader or Anakin Skywalker. Stick around to see my full thoughts on how I come to this conclusion. The rescue of Chancellor Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith seems straightforward. Obi-Wan and Anakin are dispatched to rescue the captured Chancellor from the clutches of the evil Count Dooku. However, Dooku is waiting. Just as they are about to free Palpatine, he comes forward to engage the two Jedi. Trap sprung, right?
It's a trap.
What if the trap wasn't set for the Jedi, but for Dooku himself? Set by his own master, Chancellor Palpatine. Palpatine sits in the chair as bait for the Jedi. Obi-Wan is rendered unconscious, and Anakin wins the battle by removing Dooku's head. But if we pay attention to the Chancellor, he is enjoying the battle. He even urges Anakin to kill him.
Do it.
The victor? Anakin Skywalker. Count Dooku was Palpatine's last apprentice before he turns Anakin. The chair Palpatine sits in is very reminiscent of another. Darth Vader brings Luke Skywalker before his master, now Emperor Palpatine. The Emperor taunts Luke until Luke gets to his breaking point. He even acknowledges Luke's thoughts to take his lightsaber from the sitting Emperor and use it against him. Was this an acknowledgement though? Or was it a way to bring further attention to Luke's path to the dark side, or another test for his current apprentice, Darth Vader? Well, we all know the goal was to turn Luke and make him an ally of the Sith Master and his apprentice. But what if it was more than that?
But wait! There's more!
Luke has had enough of the Emperor's provocations and pulls his lightsaber to him, ignites it, and swings. The stroke is blocked by Darth Vader, and the battle between the two ensues. The Emperor remains seated for the battle. He watches, enjoying the display in front of him as both combatants fight for the upper hand. Luke finally gains it and has Darth Vader on the ground. Palpatine then gets up and urges Luke to strike his father down and take his place at his side. Good. Luke refuses. Vader kills Palpatine, and Anakin is redeemed. Yes, I know we all know how the story goes, but these two scenes are especially important, more important than what we see on the surface. What we see is, in both situations, two people are fighting for their lives, fighting for their souls even, and fighting to end wars, the Clone Wars and the Galactic Civil War. What we don't see on the surface is the fact that Palpatine enjoyed putting his apprentices through gladiator-style combat. Combat that was to the death. The one remaining would be promised the right hand of the most powerful Sith Lord to live. In Return of the Jedi, Palpatine could have easily intervened to help Darth Vader. Instead, he sat, he watched, and he even laughed as his longtime apprentice fell. If the goal was to turn Luke and have him join them as an ally, then the Emperor probably would have been helping Vader turn him rather than let them battle. Remember, Palpatine was cunning and a great manipulator. Luke didn't know he was fighting for his favor. Then again, Anakin didn't know it either when he killed Dooku. Had Luke killed his father in his anger, he may have fell to the dark side. These are not the only two instances that the Emperor has done this to Vader. He put him in a situation in the comics. Palpatine created the Inquisitors and other Force sensitives. He put them against Vader to see who would win. If the others won, they proved more powerful and would take Vader's place. If Vader won, he remained. Darth Vader even questioned a hypothetical outcome, and all the Emperor said was, "Did you beat them?" Looking back on Revenge of the Sith, we know Palpatine staged his capture. However, look at this scene and that of Return of the Jedi. He is sitting and acting the same way in both, watching as his new apprentice develops in Anakin. Later, Darth Vader was too physically weak to kill Luke in Return of the Jedi, as he allowed Luke the upper hand. I think mostly due to his wanting Luke to join him to overthrow Palpatine. So, Palpatine stepped in and gives him the thumbs down.
Let him die.
Palpatine will begin finishing him because Luke refuses to give in to his hate and kill his father. So Palpatine was able to conquer a galaxy by manipulation. He would not have been able to wipe out the Jedi, though, without his apprentice. The apprentice he gained through gladiator combat. The apprentice he would continue to test through this style of combat throughout his reign. One has to ask, why didn't Anakin or Darth Vader catch on to what he was doing? Well, Darth Vader never questioned it because he felt more powerful than his opponents and carried Anakin Skywalker's arrogance with him. The Emperor was cunning and manipulative. He even seemed sincere to those close to him. It was this false sense of security that he gave them that would make them not question what was happening and why Palpatine sat back and let them fight. Think about it. If the trap for Anakin and Obi-Wan was meant to kill them, why didn't Dooku implore Palpatine's help during the fight? Had they beaten the Jedi, Palpatine's identity would remain a secret because Dooku was not meant to survive. This arena combat was meant to usher in his new apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, so Palpatine could not intervene. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Look for more videos about Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, and Emperor Palpatine in the future. They are 3 of my favorite characters to discuss. Let me know in the comments below if you have a different idea as to what Palpatine was intending, or if you think I'm way off base with the gladiator-style combat bit. Hit the thumbs up to support the channel, and hit the subscribe button to see content as I release it.
Do it.
Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you always.